Signori del tubo, buongiorno, bentornati sul mio canale, settima puntata di La Noire. Oggi vediamo di fare meglio dell'altra volta, perché l'altra volta ho fatto schifo, video de merda. Però è andata così, non sempre si può fare tutto perfetto e vediamo stavolta di aggiustare il caso, di andare meglio, di soddisfare le esigenze del nostro commissario. Ci vediamo qui dopo la sigla, bella.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta.
L'idolo caduto. E vediamo che dice. Vediamo. The fallen idol. Ma stai scherzando? Però magari non c'era nessuno dentro, ovviamente, si spera. O no? Cioè facciamo credere che qualcuno è morto oppure c'era qualcuno
Phelps,
dentro.
Bukowski, you have a new case.
Nuovo
Two
caso.
women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
Broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Questo tra l'altro è l'ultimo caso. È l'ultimo caso del traffico, eh. Vai, nuovo indizio. Vittime drogate. Chevy Styline, l'indizio. Allora, exit. Vai.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in.
Vai, ma ci sta prendendo per il culo il nostro... Allora, andiamo alla macchina. Questa, ovviamente. Facciamo sempre guidare il nostro collega. Prego, collega.
You know the way. You can
Conosci
drive.
la strada, guida tu. Andiamo sul posto, 7:50, luogo dell'incidente.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long
Hey.
time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. You want to take a look
Ok.
around? Stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Ha la lingua tagliente. Allora, persona aggiornata 2.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Allora, vediamo di interpellare qualcuna. Con chi possiamo parlare? Io direi con la donna subito.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like.
Ma
Keep out of this.
perché? Allora, dichiara di essere stata drogata.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claim that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so
Comunque un po'
dopey.
testa di cazzo questa già,
I can't
Non ricorda
remember.
nulla, oddio. Facciamo una bella... forziamo, va?
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making
Ma
me
questa
feel like
che
a
sta a fa?
lady.
Non lo so.
And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Allora, sospetto Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband
Ti
to worry
pare?
about.
Non penso proprio.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture.
Scusami,
Then he withdrew it. Fact is,
A me questa già mi puzza.
I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Più 10. Però quante domande giuste? Manco una.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Allora, con chi possiamo andare a parlare adesso? Cioè, con lei basta, giusto? Beh, potremmo andare a parlare con l'altra giù? Che cazzo è con la macchina? È qua. Sentiamo qua cosa hanno da dire.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best.
Andiamo a vedere. Ci sono delle prove. Biancheria intima.
They've been torn off. Where did you find
Sono
them?
strappate.
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Invece l'altra, borsetta. Se hai ancora paura di tuo padre, non temere, tutto è perdonato. Sai che è un brutto carattere, che è molto orgoglioso, ma sei sempre la sua bambina e ti adora. Sei una bella ragazza educata, cara, e non sei fatta per Hollywood. Anch'io ho avuto 15 anni e non volevo essere proprio come Clara Bow e indossare vestiti alla moda e baciare uomini affascinanti. Ma una volta cresciuta, dopo aver sposato tuo padre, ho capito che una vita simile non mi avrebbe mai resa felice. Anche tu un giorno lo capirai. Sono sicura che zia Juni si prenderà cura di te, ma non posso smettere di preoccuparmi. Lo sai com'è fatta la tua vecchia madre. Il mondo è un posto molto pericoloso per le ragazzine, specialmente se sono giovani e hanno gli occhi pieni di sogni. È bello guardare lontano, ma talvolta così facendo non si riesce a vedere quello che abbiamo sotto il naso. Ok? A Emma e Molly manchi tantissimo. Emma si fa sempre più carina, la piccola Molly si sveglia come un grillo, proprio come te alla sua età. La peggiore della sorella maggiore. Camille Hamilton. Ok. Beh, lì c'è del sangue.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Ci sono... Ok, lì c'è il vetro rotto. La targa. Non posso girarla. C'è altro?
I don't really know too much, detective.
Magari chiede al coroner, però voglio vedere altre prove, non ce n'è più? Vediamo da questo lato. Sempre lì mi inquadra. Questa si è fermata qua. Parliamo con lui allora.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Ah, hai capito?
We should speak to Ballard again.
La Ballard, potrebbero non averci raccontato l'intera storia. Dobbiamo parlare ancora con quella di prima, allora. Rita.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Questa spara minchiate.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica
In teoria è
is.
piccola, no?
Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember
Questa spara
is
minchiate.
getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't
Io sono la
noticed,
star.
I am the talent.
Ovvio.
And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Bah.
Mrs.
3 di
McCaffrey,
4.
I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Va bene, dove andiamo adesso?
Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Devo andare alla macchina. Dobbiamo interrogare Jessica Hamilton e possiamo andare al pronto soccorso. Andiamo al pronto soccorso adesso, eh? Dove dovrebbe esserci questa Jessica. Allora, andiamo dentro.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Vai.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to
Feeling
be
better
manhandled
since
by
this
a
morning,
doctor.
Jessica?
I need my lawyer.
A little.
Hey,
My head
where is
still
the
feels
telephone? Do you know
Ma con
who
chi
I
stanno
am?
parlando?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Rapporto sull'incidente.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Usiamo l'intuito, già che ce l'abbiamo.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Chiediamogli di questo.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Ok.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Contatto con i
You need
genitori.
to get in touch with your
Perché gli ha
parents,
mandato la lettera.
to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Una cazzata? Sta sparando cazzate.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
La lettera.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really
Perché gli
happened?
diceva di chi l'aspetta a casa,
I
roba
brought
del
Junie
genere.
to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I
Scusami.
must have passed out.
Associazione con sto Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs.
Sentiamo.
McCaffrey? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Mm.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Sì, vabbè.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in
Sirena.
the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big
4
help.
di 4.
Here's my
4
card.
di
If you
4.
think
Forse
of
la
anything,
no, è la
you need
seconda
some
volta
help,
che ci azzecco.
Just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Vabbè, diciamo che lei non c'entra nulla.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter.
Questa è arrivata?
Who the hell is
Arrivata?
that?
Chi è quello? Sarà l'avvocato? Infatti.
Expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Vabbè, bisogna seguire le macchine, immagino.
There she goes. Come on.
Vai. Seguiamola. Dove cazzo vanno? Vediamo. Ok, questa...
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Ok, andiamo a vedere cosa sta facendo. Ma sei scemo. Ah, trova un posto a sedere con un giornale. Sta a sedere con un giornale. Ok, ce l'abbiamo fatta. No, non voglio che inizi di dare una lezione. Sai bene che cosa voglio. Allora trovo qualcuno che lo faccia. Ma di cosa sta parlando però? Conosci ancora delle persone qui? Allora chiama qualcuno. Ok. Non si capisce bene, eh?
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch.
Mark Bishop. Devi andare a parlare con lui. Vive nell'appartamento 803. Ma dove? Appartamento di Bishop. Certo che è la pellicola. Vediamo se passa. Sì. Aspetta che se ne vanno. Ok. Indaga sull'appartamento di Bishop.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Siamo all'appartamento di Bishop, sono le 10 del mattino, eh. Muoviamoci. Guarda che solo pigliano quelle.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Ok, ascensore. Vai.
Sounds like we're about to make it a
Abbiamo una tripletta di testimoni isteriche. Vediamo un po'. L'appartamento in fondo 803 era. Eccolo qua.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them.
Ci hanno ribaltato la casa.
Awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Allora, dobbiamo... beh, ci sediamo con lei. Allora, prima intanto cerchiamo, aspetta, va. Vabbè, arredi di scena, niente di che. Ovviamente, ragazzi, cioè, se io analizzo e non c'è modo di che siano collegati, non ve li faccio vedere, eh. C'è un assegno da Mark Bishop a Lorna Hopgood, la somma di dollari $20.000.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Allora mi puzza, questo è un indizio. Proviamo ad andarle a parlare, sentiamo cosa ha da dire. Ah, ma poi si può uscire fuori, aspetta un attimo. Se si può uscire fuori... Ah, ma non c'è niente, ok. Vabbè, apriamo, facciamo passare l'aria. Sentiamo un po'. Aggressive.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Violenza su Jessica.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Però se il cast è già deciso, a seconda.
The girl is named Jessica Hamilton. She was drugged. You should tell me what you know, Mrs. Bishop.
My husband is no saint, detective. He's going to have to atone for his own sins.
Assegno da $20.000.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Ma stai scherzando? Ce l'avevi in casa, fenomeno.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Foto di un set. E nella foto... Però non c'è niente che mi dica qualcosa nella foto. Fammi riprendere la cosa in mano, aspetta. Io sto continuando a girare, ma non trovo... Non trovo altri indizi. Porca troia, qualcosa mi sta scappando e non capisco cosa. O no? Qui c'è questo. Questo? Le grandi mura di Babilonia. Ma è quello del set?
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Ok. Adesso... Qua non mi fa entrare. Perché sta guardando fuori quello? C'è qualcosa fuori? Sì, c'è qualcosa fuori.
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Ah, questo pure me l'ha scappato.
Looks like we
Sembra
found
che
our
abbiamo trovato
mermaid.
la nostra sirena.
Who are these men in the picture?
Ah, la sirena, eccola là dietro.
My husband, Mark.
Mio marito è
and
Mark
Marlon Hopgood.
Hopgood. Di
They
tanto in
work
tanto lavorano
together.
insieme. Quello è lo studio di Hopgood.
That's Hopgood's shop.
Ecco. Quindi abbiamo una nuova persona e un nuovo luogo. Quindi dobbiamo andare? O dobbiamo parlare con lei? Ma dobbiamo ancora parlare, ok. Ci serve l'ubicazione di Bishop.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Ah, spara minchiate.
You are complicit in all of this, Gloria. You know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find
What
a
the
little
fuck?
something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do.
Ma sai... Vabbè, niente, non c'è risposta.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier
2
for
di
him if you were
4.
more helpful,
Rintraccia
Mrs.
l'indirizzo
Bishop.
dello studio per arredi di scena. E come
He's a
faccio?
big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Niente, non ci risponde. Telefono.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Allora, dobbiamo raggiungere questo posto a questo punto.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. They finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Vai.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Siamo arrivati sul posto, signori, eh.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that?
C'era la foto.
Stage out back.
Lead the way.
Ok. Ok.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Allora, dobbiamo dare un'occhiata. Pastiglie. Dai. Compresse di idrato clorario veleno.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
La testa, la testa, la testa. Vedi, ancora teste, eh. Cos'è?
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
C'è una videocamera di là, come facciamo a rompere?
Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Con la... Spariamo, no? Oh, aspetta.
Advice?
The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in. It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Ci deve essere un qualcosa. Qui? Vabbè, proviamo a parlargli. Legame con Bishop.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture.
Appunto.
Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around.
Non è vero perché... ascolta.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here and you know exactly
Se c'erano le
what he was doing
pastiglie.
and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant and now you start throwing your weight around?
Dov'è? Queste qua.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Forziamo.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
Ok. Però dobbiamo trovare il modo di entrare qua. Secondo me bisogna... non so, tipo sparare. Devo trovare un modo per entrare dentro sta cazzo di stanza. Come faccio? Perché dentro ho girato e non ho trovato nulla. Questa porta? Qua cosa c'è? Oggetti di scena. Ma ora sto cazzo di caso è incasinato, eh. Tutti oggetti di scena. Ok, allora deve essere di qua. Cos'è? Era finto il muro. Eccola qui che ci avviciniamo. Opla. Camera segreta. No, questo non serve un cazzo. Questo? Tamburi della giungla. Attenzione di Mark Bishop. E indirizzo. Abbiamo un nuovo posto.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Ok. Jessica Hamilton. Questa deve essere la pellicola? È vuota perché ha detto che ce l'aveva l'altra, se non mi sbaglio. Vedi? Pure al cesso li filmano. E questa è la parte che filmano. Ok. E qui c'è no, questa l'abbiamo già guardati. Allora io direi che possiamo tornare di là adesso. Dal tipo a fargli ancora 4 domande. Ubicazione.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous.
Ci puoi dire dov'è?
But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking
2 di 3.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these 2 officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those 2 guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Allora, vediamo un po'. Ma stai scherzando? Perché sparano? Ma dobbiamo scappare.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Dove dobbiamo andare? Boh, proviamo ad andare qua.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here.
Indaga sul set. Ma dai.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business. You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
Porca troia, ho spaccato la macchina. Prendiamone un'altra.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Ok, siamo arrivati, sul set.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Dove cazzo è andato? Dove cazzo è andato?
We're trying to help you, Bishop!
Dai che l'abbiamo preso. Dai che l'abbiamo preso. Mica sei rapido questo, oh.
Hands in the air, Bishop!
Troppo
Move another
sparo.
inch and you're dead!
Oh, ce l'abbiamo
Mark
fatta.
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Minchia, ma questi sono venuti per ucciderlo, Ok, ce n'è ancora uno, Forse potrei andare di qua.
Give me some cover!
Preso. Ce n'è più. Ce n'è più.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted.
Sei stato promosso.
Go on, get your new assignment.
Subito il tuo nuovo incarico.
Good working with you, son.
Ok, vediamo un po'. Forse ci viene a prendere uno con un po' più di, più alti livelli.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Venite, offro io. Questo ci porta da qualche parte, vediamo un po'. Da capire dove, più che altro.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Beh, siamo entrati da un'altra parte, cioè. Caso chiuso, 17-18, non decorate 11 di 15. Ok, se avessi raggiunto prima l'appartamento avresti potuto suonare gli scagnozzi del caffè. Quindi... ma com'è? Subito siamo andati. Forse perché ho fatto guidare l'altro. Perché sì, per quello. Le tuzioni ti hanno fatto guadagnare una promozione. Preparati per un nuovo incarico. Ragazzi, arrivati fino qui, chiudiamo il caso, chiudiamo la puntata. Io vi do appuntamento a domani con un nuovo caso. E mi raccomando, non cambiate canale. Bella.
Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls.